Greetings, friends. So, friends, I have big news today. President Biden has just announced gas rebate cards for millions of Americans, and this new relief would be directly deposited and be sent out to low-income households. Here's your latest fourth stimulus check news and information. Friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. And do know that I'll be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. To enter the giveaways, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on with the keyword, the greater your chance of winning the giveaway. And in a video later today, my friends, I'll be announcing 2 winners. So please stay tuned for that video.
We know how rising prices, consolidation across industries, and supply chain challenges are impacting America's families, businesses, and seniors. And as lawmakers, our job is to listen to the people we represent and then respond with legislation that can help solve those problems. And indeed, this package, the Lower Food and Fuel Costs Act, is just that. It's a compilation of bills put together by lawmakers who are responding to their constituents. And I've heard from the other side of the aisle that, in fact, it would have been nice if we came together in a bipartisan way. So I would note that colleagues on the Republican side of the aisle from Iowa, Arkansas, New York, Nebraska, Ohio, Illinois, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee. Feels like I'm practicing state capitals with my 5th grader. Nebraska, Illinois, Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska, South Dakota, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, Indiana, Kentucky, Minnesota, Illinois, Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Indiana, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Florida, Wyoming, Virginia, Minnesota. Each of these are individual members of Congress from the Republican side of the aisle who are leading on this issue. In fact, 2 of the bills in this package are led by our Republican colleagues, and I am proud that I have joined with Congressman Dusty Johnson in support of the bipartisan Butcher Block Act. I am proud to be his co-lead as he leads that important piece of legislation. It's a common sense step towards allowing American processors the ability to expand their operations, launch a new business, or just make sure they're keeping...
The gentlewoman's time has expired. Gentleman from Pennsylvania.
I yield the distinguished woman an additional minute.
President Biden said today that he wants to decide soon whether to support a temporary pause in the federal gasoline tax, and is nearing a decision on student loan relief as he looks to ease the burden of high prices on millions of Americans. So when asked whether he was considering backing a gas tax holiday, President Biden has told reporters, "I hope to have a decision based on the data I'm looking for by the end of the week." Such a pause in the 18.3% per gallon federal tax would require Congress to act, and there has been little traction among lawmakers on the idea so far. But the Biden administration is eager to find other areas of relief for American consumers, contending with skyrocketing gas prices as the summer begins. Monday's nationwide average for a gallon of gas was $5 per gallon. Biden has also made it clear that he also wants weighing whether to back sending Americans gas rebate cards. He stated, "That's part of what we're considering. That's part of the whole operation." And questioned whether he was close to deciding on forgiving student debt, fulfilling one of his campaign promises, President Biden said, yes. The array of options currently up for discussion at the White House reflects the urgency behind the scenes to come up with ways to alleviate soaring costs for Americans. The president has implored his team to search for areas where he can take action to reduce financial burdens as the price of gas, food, housing, and other goods have soared. The White House has previously downplayed the prospect of sending gas rebate cards directly to Americans because the program would be difficult to administer. High prices and the prospect of a recession are looming over Biden's presidency, threatening Democrats' political prospects in the November midterm elections. President Biden has also downplayed the risk of a recession as the Federal Reserve raises interest rates in an attempt to tame inflation. Several lawmakers and governors have floated the notion of a gas tax holiday, encouraging Biden to get behind the idea. Others, including some Democrats, have been more skeptical. The U.S. Energy and Treasury secretaries each said it was a worthy option, though not a cure-all for high gas prices. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm told CNN News, "It's one of the tools. It's certainly one of the things that the president is evaluating. I know this is what's been happening in many states as well. Honestly, the whole array of tools are still being pressed. He's used the biggest tool that he has, but he's obviously very concerned about this continued upward pressure on prices." Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has also said over the weekend that a gas tax holiday was certainly worth considering. The administration's approach to supporting a suspension of the federal gasoline tax reflects concerns among Democrats that may not provide significant relief, especially if retailers raise the base price per gallon to make up the difference. Larry Summers, who's a former Treasury Secretary on NBC News, stated, "I'm no fan of the gas tax holiday. I think that's kind of a gimmick, and eventually you have to reverse it." As it happens, Biden told reporters a day later he'd spoken that morning to Summers, who has criticized the administration for its approach to inflation and has warned a recession may now be inevitable. But Biden said he was confident in congressional action, reducing the cost of Medicare and insulin, both items under negotiation right now, as well as new investments in renewable energy. Under the latest version of congressional Democrats' social spending bill, the federal government would be permitted to negotiate the price of certain prescriptions with companies. This is a move expected to result in lower costs. Additionally, beneficiaries' out-of-pocket spendings for Medicare's benefit Part D would be capped at $2,000 per year, and the cost for some insulin would be limited to $35 per month. So, friends, why do you think that our government is taking so long to help the American people? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Friends, the key word for this video is Queensland. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below this keyword, which is Queensland, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do verify, friends, that you are subscribed to my channel. And remember, friends, in a video later today, I will be announcing 2 winners. So please stay tuned for that video. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful and blessed Monday.